Okay, fine, we're back. I guess we're back, I guess we're doing this. I did have a think about it, and I decided I might as well stick with it. It seemed like it was going... It seemed like it was going more than nowhere after yesterday, so I figured I might as well keep having a crack at the frog. I had a brief look at a video of people doing it, and like specifically for the couple of spells that I was just like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. So I have a jumping off point for them. I haven't like learnt them, but I have a basic understanding of like what it expects me to do. Whether I can do that, that's another matter altogether, but I have a concept in mind. So that's good. So hello, Lord of Steel, welcome. I hope you're doing well today. I am certainly doing fine. I'm doing fine. Which is about what I can, about as much as I can expect. Do I want to just start? I probably just want to do a straight up opening warm up, like extra, and just see how I'm feeling. That's right, it's
Lord of
like
Steel
this.
says,
Nice.
day was okay.
I mean, okay is better than terrible. I started this at the wrong side. Oh, that was a maneuver on my part that was not... For the record, no, that is not how I'm supposed to do any of this.
Me Lord of Steel says, Abi Fumo Ferde VTuber.
That's right, it is. Happy Fumo Friday to you too, Lord of Steel. Yeah, well, we got through to Kanako without sort of too much drama, so that's fine. She starts with this nonsense that I... Oh, bugger. I tapped when I shouldn't have. It's not even like... A-time today, Kanako, thank you. Right, it's this one first. Fuck. I know how... I do actually know how to do that, I did it wrong. Yeah. So I know how to do it. This is just scary. I technically know how to do that as well.
Me Lord of Steel says, nothing more.
Yeah. Just sort of like, see, it's the first time seeing it again, being like, right, yes, that's what I'm doing, and that's where I'm supposed to be. That's what I'm looking for. I've got to zone my eyes back into looking at what I'm doing. Maybe we'll actually start on the correct spots this time. Be a novel concept, wouldn't it? Did I make a mistake? Yes, I probably did. It's fine, not a terrible mistake in the grand scheme of things. Eyes? I saw it. I saw it. I didn't see it. That's the issue. I didn't see it immediately. I saw it. It went into my blind spot of my vision, where it blends in. Good old colour blindness. So occasionally bullets will just disappear on me. And there's a couple of spots on this stage that do that with the right combination. Once again, I did that again. I did that kind of crazy maneuver again that I wasn't supposed to do. Why do I keep doing that to myself? Oh boy. Taking ease like a real psycho. Yeah, this is why we take it. This is why we take this low, because I'm more likely to see what I'm dealing with. Oh boy, I didn't like that timing. Oh sirree, I did not. Okay.
The Lord of Steel says, almost hopped. Me Lord of Steel says, would have been a nice gesture to the fair.
It probably would have been. Unfortunately, it would have been a terrible gesture to me. Right, we're back to this one, so... Timing of that, I had this. I did genuinely have this at one point. When I was briefly looking at it, I'm just out of position. I'm timing that so wrong. And once the rhythm is gone, I can't get it back is the problem. Like, I need that to start perfectly. If I don't start it right, I just lose it because I won't. It's a pure rhythm one, how I take that. So without that rhythm, I might as well just not be, you know... Why do I keep getting... Why do I keep... I need to move over. So what I'm not doing is I'm not moving over. I'm doing the same mistake every time, and it's going to get me into situations like that again. I'm just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I want to be over here. Try not to hug a fairy. Yeah, okay, we're timing so close. Not as close as the last time, but definitely not where I'm supposed to be. Hello? My eyes? My eyes are not quite doing what I like them to be doing. I'm going to be real with you. They're not I'm sort of looking up briefly and then realising I'm not actually where I think I am, or I'm not as safe as I think I should be. Exactly.
Me Lord of Steel says, and a fumo to the head.
Fumo to the head is what I deserve, quite frankly. It's weird. I was doing perfectly reasonably well, like when I sort of briefly had a look at this. Like I was like, the beginning of this is not an issue, not an area I think I'm going to have an issue with. I think I understand it fine.
Brawler _1337 says, beats a boot to the head.
That it does.
Me Lord of Steel says, here at Brawler _1337. Brawler _1337 says, yo.
Hey man, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing alright today. I am fighting for my life out here.
Brawler _1337 says, I'm doing fine.
It's good to hear, that's good to hear. Oh my god. Yeah, really playing with fire with the, well, we're playing with fairies rather than fire, but...
Brawler
well, if it's any consolation, I don't have to do it anymore because we've already beaten the main game. So, there's no fear of that. We're just beating up her mothers.
Not in extra.
Are you kidding me? Ooh, 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 what are you doing? Where am I going? No, no, she's the extra mid-boss in Subterranean Animism. Yeah.
Brawler _1337 says, I thought she was the X-stage mid-boss. Brawler _1337 says, forgot that was so. Me Lord of Steel says, in so.
Me? What are you doing? Why are you doing? What am I doing here? I'm trying to think of like, I'm pretty sure my mind is trying to think of like what's coming afterwards. And so it's just not focusing on what I'm doing in front of me. Like, I'm making bizarre movements and just like the wrong choices. Just focus on what I'm supposed to be doing now, you know? Not what's coming in like 5 minutes. That'd be good.
Me Lord of Steel says, maybe some more fumos to the head.
It might help. The fumos to the head might actually help. Well, let's see if that's blessed me or if that's just made me stupider. You know, it might have like sort of worked the dent out, you know. I'm on the wrong side. This isn't right. That wasn't where I was supposed to be. I can't see the bullets. I hate this. I really hate that round about that middle of the stage area because my colour blindness kicks in and I can't actually see the bullets and we hug the fairy. Whee! We've done everything. I think we've died to just about every possible enemy. I think we have. I think we have successfully died to just about every single enemy on this stage portion now.
Me Lord of Steel says,
that's impressive. Like, that's genuinely impressive. I've almost taken that as more of an achievement than clearing the extra at this point. Oh my god, I can't. Huh? My position. I need a dedicated just go here route for this, because I want to point out, like, earlier today, when I had a look at a video for some of the other stuff, I had a brief run through areas of this, and like, I did the opening stage of this perfectly about 4 times in a row. I need you to understand that. I got to kind of go without any problems multiple times in a row to the point where I was like, I don't need to look at this. This was supposed to be a formality. Like, why have I suddenly lost the ability to do this section? Again, Again, I know what's going wrong. That's the problem. I know what's going wrong, but for the life of me, I'm not fixing it every time. It's not a case of me being like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I know exactly what I'm doing wrong. I just sort of keep ending up in that same precarious position.
Lord of Steel says, maybe try not to go to the wall.
I know, but that's so dense in the middle.
Me Lord of Steel says, the bubbles are in.
Yeah, I'm aware that they are, I'm just... I need to be partially at the walls for that. I need to just, I need to do that, or the problem is I'm starting too far over is what was definitely the issue. I need to come down from here. No. I looked at it and then I just didn't react. I froze because I saw 38 bullets coming from different directions and I couldn't figure out which route to take. Normally I don't do that. Normally I just take a route even if it's bad. Like, usually I don't freeze. I usually just take something. Apparently I just really don't want to get through. Apparently I just don't want to fight the frog, you know? I think that's what my subconscious is trying to tell me. Like, man, don't take this fight, you'll lose.
Me Lord of Steel says, love that emote.
Taking that a little bit dangerously. Okay, see, can't go perfectly fine. I was in a really bad spot. I don't know why I did that. Oh, Kanako, the problem is, like, practice is not going to improve that particular bit. Because again, it's an area where I know exactly what to do. I am flat out just misinputting my movements. That is all it is. It is the, like, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Rather than be like...
Lord of Steel says, be nice, Kerrigan.
When is she ever, like, ever? Don't get pushed up if I can help it. Right, we can get the timing for this fine. I'm playing with fire with that fairy a little bit. Like, you know, if I need to, I need to teach myself to be like, okay, we're bombing this opening non because it's a little dicey. This shouldn't be an issue. Problem is I'm making it an issue. Oh my god, there was another line. I thought that was the last of that line. Oh, that's really bad. I genuinely thought I... See, that's how you do that one. Now this is awkward. I understand it at a fundamental level. I just haven't practiced it. Really, that one I probably could do with just straight practicing. Yeah, these berries. This section makes me deeply uncomfortable. Let me have another one of these fairies. I thought I was past it. I genuinely thought I was past it.
Me Lord of Steel says, it takes a bit to get through the last one.
Fine, that's fine. All good. I understand it. Oh, I hate this opener as well. This opener messes me up so badly. Like, again, I can see it, I can understand it, but like, I'll just misread a direction slightly and that's it. I'm now having a bad day. Oh, that was, I moved at the wrong time there.
Me Lord of Steel says, understandable.
I don't know why I waited for that one. Speaking of things that mess me up, this as well. I literally pressed you. What do you mean bomb didn't go off? I literally pressed it. I pressed it in time as well. I felt it. I literally felt it click. Sometimes I don't. I hate those hitboxes. I hate that hitbox too. Mountain of Faith and hitboxes name a more iconic duo. God almighty what Marissa does doing that actually thinking about it. If Reimu's hitbox just gets hit like that, I do not want to think about Marissa's hitbox.
Try saw and after hitboxes.
I started at the wrong side. Okay, well that worked out for me. It wasn't what I was planning to do. I did it again. I sort of just... I mean, it worked out, but it wasn't what I was going for, but it worked. Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. I just sort of get trapped in that one a lot. Did I not tap? Did I not move? I could have sworn I moved. That's fine, whatever. Who cares? She gives me full power at the end of it. Oh, I'm doing this the wrong direction. Oh, I don't like that. Oh no, I didn't see it. I literally didn't see the bullet down there. I thought that was like an item. I didn't see which type of bullet it was, but it wasn't. Fuck me dead. This section I need to work on, apparently. Even though, again, this is an area I did perfectly fine in practice. Apparently, the second I come into an actual run, suddenly I can't sort of maneuver to say. I suppose in practice, you're starting at the position, so you know where you want to be. I don't know why I did that. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know why I did that. I know that was wrong, I still did it anyway. It's fine. Move that too early. Again, that hitbox. What is that? What is that hitbox? It's not there. The laser's gone. It's physically not there. Like, I'm not crazy. That hitbox is literally not there. It is gone. It is an X hitbox. There is no bullet there to hit me left. I know laser hitboxes have always been weird, but usually they've been weird in the... Usually they're weird in the laser goes before, like the hitbox goes before the laser does. You know, like EOSD. And most of the other times lasers are used in the games where they do actually disappear first. Not, you know, whatever the hell that was supposed to be. That was just mean. It was just rude is what that was. At that time I looked at a different direction. I read a different direction and I don't know what I was hoping for anymore. I'm already losing faith. I was expecting I'd be spending most of this like stream working on actual like Suiko based on my previous experience. Not sort of, you know, not struggling to get to Kaneko in sort of on pace. No, I knew I was going to hit that as well. I could have bombed it. I don't know why I didn't. I'm just sort of allergic to pressing. I'm allergic to pressing bomb. I'm literally allergic to pressing bomb. I mean, I know why. It's because I've been conditioned by literally every other game. I know exactly why. I left that too late. I was waiting for it to sort of, you know, start to spread at least a little bit.
Me Lord of Steel says...
I know, but then I've got no power for, like, any of the hell on earth shit that's coming for me.
Me Lord of Steel says, else the ultimate cheat would be Alt plus F4.
Brain. My brain briefly, for half a second, what killed me there, my brain literally just for some reason read that as point items, even though they're the wrong colour. My brain literally just went, no, that's items. No, it's not. Like, literally, because I killed the thing underneath, above it, so I just went, yeah, that's items, mate. Yeah, like, it was such a split second, but it made me, like, stutter. Like, it was such a fraction of a second that I fought it. That's all it took for me to just be like, well, I can't react to that anymore. No! Why? Why am I seeing it too late every time? The cry more. I need more cry more. I should probably just start opening looking. Oh, I should open DH Perk in a minute. This is going nowhere in a hurry. I need to practice some bits. I need to practice all of it really, but like some of it more than others, evidently. He did the thing again. Now I'm on the wrong side again. Oof, I came down a little early there. Can I not cock this up? That'd be really fucking swell. I don't care if I'm getting pushed into sort of infinity. Anytime today, thank you. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I need to just do this like 100 times until I just do not mess that up. I just, what am I looking at? Why is it the second I'm like, I think I've got this in my head, that's when I'm just distracting myself with that. I'm just overthinking my previous death, so I'm not maneuvering correctly. That's all that was. This is usually what I do. That's why I chain death so often, because I will overthink them.
Me Lord of Steel says, I get that.
She's all the way over there. That's hideous. Why is she all the way over there? And then this bollocks. I did it. I saw it. I knew what was going to happen. This is the thing that is bugging me about that one in particular. That one in particular is really bugging me because of the fact that I'm really overthinking that one. Because of the fact that I'm like, yeah, I know exactly how it works. I know exactly how it works, but because of the dodginess of it, I'm overthinking every single bullet, which has caused me to make more mistakes. What do I want to do? Actually, let's start from Kamiko. Let me just... I don't need to have dialogue enabled, but it's just enabled. Okay. I was trying to see if I could do it. I almost had it, and then I just... To be honest, I thought I might be able to clear that. I wasn't quite paying attention to exactly how much damage I had done or was doing. No, see, okay, that's that one I need to look at. I need to look at that one properly because I keep pausing up the start of that. I think I need to start low on that one, actually. I think that's my issue. I keep starting high on it, I think. Let's have a look. Yes. Let me just bash my face against this for a bit. Okay, no, it's... Maybe it's the shorter movement. Maybe I need to take this one. Yeah, okay. No? That felt weird. That didn't feel quite right. Like, again, I keep getting to that same issue where I'll get one wave that just is misaligned and I'm not quite sure what I'm... Oh no, I do actually, that's a lie. I do know what's the issue, I think, actually. Yeah, that was high. That was very high of me. And then I got misaligned really badly. No, I'm starting to see... I'm starting to see what might be going on here. That's why I'm just testing, like, maneuvers. I've got to actually get above and below it.
Yeah, but still a cap.
Yeah, which is what matters, but I'm just like... I'm just trying to actually suss out the mechanical element of it instead of just... bungering it and like vaguely knowing what I'm doing. I'm actually trying to work out exactly how the bullets are working. I think I get. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then this, I do not know what I'm supposed to do for this because it's just... It's fucking ugly.
Me Lord of Steel says, not losing a live and faith would be the best.
That was a maneuver.
Lord of Steel
that was also a cap.
Because I know of 2 extra lives for scoring.
Oh my god, okay, look. I understand the concept of the other one. What am I doing here? What am I doing here on this one? Like, it just doesn't feel like I've got a lot of time to work with. Yeah, if I go through it like that, that's fine. My problem is I'm just getting trapped at the last one because I'm not seeing there's times where I'm just like, I can't see a gap. I just can't see the gap until it's too late. Or like, yeah, sometimes I'll see the gap immediately, and sometimes I'm just like, there are no gaps. Which is a lie, because there's loads of gaps, but... I mean, I guess I should just be bombing it. I know I should just be bombing it. I understand that, but... Come on. I can't just bomb it from the beginning. I've got to give it at least this much of an attempt. I didn't even see what hit me then. I thought I was past everything. I genuinely didn't see what hit me on that one. I looked at it and saw all the bullets past me. Okay, does that have a slightly wider hitbox than it should? Because that looked like it was typically a graze level, but sure, whatever. You do that, that's fine, and you're back to full power, you get the life. And you come into this hell. Where you've just got to be so, like, on the ball with this. Like, this is stressful. This bit is stressful. Like, this bit I'm not too bothered by, like, you know. This doesn't concern me. I can route this. It's just that one bit with the fast, wide balls that just go, that ballses me up. And then this scary motherfucker. Which, if she decides to be on a weird angle, I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much because it's not difficult. That's why I hate it. It's such an easy spell. It's fundamentally such an easy spell. Alright. It's the second, isn't it? Yeah. Like, it's just not complicated, but it's made more complicated by lasers being shit. A stressful version of that. Have I paused it up? I have, because I didn't go straight down. I understand this one on a fundamental level as well. I didn't just move the way I'm supposed to. No? Again, I need to actually practice that one. That one I understand it, but I need to actually practice it because there's a very good timing for that one, I seem to recall. My Iron Ring has a very specific timing for doing it really safely. As you do this, you just go straight up. And then you just come back down. And then you have just this, you have a freaky little gap to work with. Like that. It's all about the freaky gaps. Like, it's a terrifying spell for that, for some of those gaps. And then you hope you're further over than that. This, oh, I did see this one. This is, nice. This one's weird. There's a very specific way to do this. Not that I didn't move fast enough. There is a very specific way I'm supposed to do that one. My god. Let me go back to Iron Ring. Okay, or just go straight back. I meant to hit whatever. Send me back there. Let me make sure I cap this more than once. Oh, I misjudged that one. I misjudged. Yeah. That's not too bad once you understand the pattern. Hello? Why do I keep doing that? Why has this now become a recurring theme? No, that's not timed right. That's timed right, that's not supposed to happen. Let me come out of that. Let me do that properly. This time I did want to do it and I actually started it. I restarted. I am only capable of pressing the wrong button. This is not what I wanted to be doing here. I don't know why, my brain just shut off for a minute. I started thinking about the rest of it, rather than where we currently are. Speaking of, I keep doing it. I keep making weird maneuvers that I'm not supposed to. I can't quite remember where I'm supposed to be. Freaky maneuver 1. when I've seen this, it isn't closing in like that. So I'm trying to work out where I'm making the mistake. Because I'm getting closed in on at the wrong... I'm getting the timing wrong somewhere along the line. Like, that's the problem. The timing is just off. And I'm... yeah, because I'm just backing into a bullet that, by my calculation, shouldn't be there. No, I almost had it. I zigzagged too hard. Oh, this spell. Maybe this will be a bomb. Just because I don't know what I'm doing, why I'm doing that. I don't know why I went up. This could well end up requiring a bomb in it. I haven't been like routing for much of bombs, like by design. So I suppose I can get away with some. She is shielded from bombs though, at the minute, which is a problem. I didn't realise she gets her bomb shield now. So routing for bombs is actually quite bad in that situation. Speaking of things that are terrible, that was so slow. I need to work out how I did this, because I definitely I can do this. I fully believe I can do this. It's such a tight gap. I swear it's not supposed to be, so what am I doing wrong? Like, what time... I fucked this up. That might have been it. That might be it. Yes, okay, because that's a very awkward gap to have to make. This horseshit. This horseshit right here. This. Ooh, this. Ooh, this. Now this I do sort of understand. I understand the principle of it. Like, I've seen it, I sort of get it. Like, look at... yeah, I'm just waiting too long. I get it. I can see the opening. I know what I'm supposed to do. I hate it with a passion. I mean, Jesus Christ. Because the gaps are just so abysmal. I mean, look at that. That one was on top of me. That was like a sea mine.
Me Lord of Steel says, one way to do it. Me Lord of Steel says, yeah. Me Lord of Steel says, RNG is fun.
Yeah. I mean, I capped it. I mean, good lord, I capped it. I don't really fully understand how, but I did. I've taken this dangerously. Oh yeah, this nonsense. I need to work this one. I need to practice the openings. I know exactly how to do it. I just need to practice it. Why do I keep doing that same maneuver? I know that's wrong. I'm not going between two converging bullets. That's stupid. Let me do this again. Let me do this more than once. This, though, is like bomb central, I feel. Like, this is just prime bomb real estate. Because you will just have a bad RNG and be like, well, guess I die. Like that. You just see that one and go, okay, well, cool. Yeah, like that. This is pure sight read. There is no strategy here. This is pure EOSD in a nutshell sort of shit. I didn't bomb because I wasn't looking to do it with a bomb. I saw it coming and I was like, no, I'm going to take this one to the face. It's just pure pray the RNG is on your side. And if it is not, that's why we created the X button.
Cirrus Capricus says, not bombing like a Chad in the ring.
Oh god, I saw, yes, when I saw this before, this was horrific. Mostly because of what it does to my vision and my color blindness. I can cap it, but it scares me. I timed that wrong. And now we're really wrong. Now we're so wrong. We're in a different time zone of wrong. Somehow I didn't die to that again. Because of that, I also was not in position for this because I forgot this was coming. I think it's 4 of these sorts of bits. This is 3. And then 4. And then it becomes every man for himself.
Me Lord of Steel says,
No, we're just sort of here.
Surely must like timeout spells. So let's do 2 in a row.
I timed that wrong because I forgot there was another layer, not the top one, or I saw it routed from the top at that point. So I knew that was wrong. But I can't recover that. And then demarcation with extra steps, which is demarcation with extra steps, aka I'm going to die horribly. Case in point. This is also going to be the one that will actively kill me because, like, I'm not going to bomb it because I'm going to be like, I'm fine. Like, I'm never going to be thinking like, oh yeah, that's going to hit me. So the deaths on this will be deaths. They are not going to be bomb friendly. Okay, that one got a little bit dicey. Anytime today, Silco. Much like Kaneko, you're overstaying your welcome a little bit here. I know it's because I've got no power, but like, come on. Classic. Like, again, that's not something I can really practice. That's just, I understand, I know it. I know what it is. I know what it does. That's just going to improve by accident. Oh. Let me take a swig of water while I think about what hellscape to practice. Right, where is my oh, well, I'm supposed to press R. Let me attempt from the beginning and see sort of, you know, how badly. Could time this better, I know I can. That's fine. This horror show. Yeah, if I can get around that, that's fine. This spell isn't real. I hate it. I hate it with such a passion. Uh-oh. That was positioned off. Gotta be careful because of the slow ones. I'm not proficient enough to do that apparently. Please, Sorgo. Sorgo. I really wanted to not suffer that particular indignity. I've got no powers. Apparently I picked up nothing. Apparently I picked up literally nothing. Let me redo that. That felt weird. Oh, I don't like that beginning. Beginning is really frustrating as well. Yeah, that's fine. That'll...
Me Lord of Steel says, like Slow Star being allergic to big power items in the Elves.
I'm gonna be real with you. In my vision, I died. In my vision there, that was a wall, and I still didn't bomb it. But like, in my vision, I have no right to still be here on this mortal plane. I almost wasn't again. Gang, I'm scared. I can't finish her off. I hate how fast that comes out. The trick to that bit is speed off of there. And she dies by that, so yeah, if we just take it from there, we're okay. I didn't see her health. Normally by that point she's died. Or well, you know, the spell was ended. Nope. Nope, hate it. Hate it. I hesitated half a second. What was that? Where was I supposed to go? What angle did you want me to go at? I hate this spell so much. Oh, this spell. I don't know. I like that I have two spells I fundamentally despise in this. One of them is because the hitbox is stupid, and the other one is this. Everything else perfectly reasonable and makes sense to me. This is just, do you want to gamble with the smallest gap under the sun? Of course you do, you love tiny gaps. I glanced upwards at her remaining health and realised that was the wrong manoeuvre. Right. Yeah, no, I was out of position. I actually need to I need to actually practice that one, you know, because it's not difficult, I'm just doing it wrong every time. It was fine. The snake, yeah. If only I remember. It's no, it's not. That's rain, so it must be this. It's just I've got to take the gap at the right time, because at the minute I keep trying to sort of. I keep taking these gaps wrong. I guess I could move up. Hello? I guess I can move up through it, but... Or I can gamble. Actually, hang on, is this really what I've been doing wrong this entire time? No, because this is going to get... Because that wasn't going to disappear in time. Okay, So this one seems fine. That apparently hit me. I thought that was... Why am I just sitting there like a psychopath? Ooh. I'm trying to work out if these have a slightly weird hitbox or not, or if I'm just getting too complacent. Possibly.
The Lord of Steel says, you did that on purpose.
Sometimes. Let's go with that. Let's go with doing it on purpose. This is actually giving me a lot of trouble. And I'm surprised by that, because every fibre of my being is that it shouldn't be. Everything I know suggests that this should not be giving me nearly as much trouble as it is. Like, it's not difficult. It's such a simple pattern. And yet, for the life of me, I can't figure out the hitbox. I can't work out if it's because the hitbox is wrong or for the first time ever Zun made a hitbox that's correct in this game. Like, and I'm just expecting a leeway that isn't there. It's very hard to tell. That looked a bit dicey, I'll be honest. Speaking of dicey, I think I could have made it, but... This is more the true range experience of just... Do you like bombs? Oh god, oh Jesus Christ, I can't, I hate that. I hate this one as well, actually, I take it back, I also hate this one, but for a different reason. This one messes with my colourblindness something fierce. I know it switches back and forth, but I can't track it, I physically can't track it. There was a bullet despawning in front of me and I hesitated. I hesitated on the bullet in front of me. And now I'm out of position. Because that's what I do, I get out of position. Yes, I too got a little bit scared there with that maneuver. That maneuver was a little dicey, yes. I'm in the middle. I don't want to be in the middle. Quite fundamentally do not wish to be in the middle here. Hello? Is that gap not big enough? Did I just misread the gap? God, it still had to, I wasn't counting, I was like, that's got to be nearly done, right? And this is just demarcation, who cares about that? So... Huh? I just tapped, apparently. I tapped. I just tapped when I didn't mean to. This should not be difficult. This really should not be causing me this sort of grief. What are you doing? Why are you tapping that button? Stop tapping that button. Okay, no, that does look like it's slightly bigger. I'm not surprised, considering how silly jelly beans are always, but like, that is definitely slightly larger than it implies. I am pretty sure. If that isn't, then I am seeing things. No, no, I almost had that. Get out of here, with this nonsense. I don't want to deal with it. Oh my god, that angle. I did not expect it to move like that. I got boxed in. I thought she was going to go... I didn't expect her to cut me off perfectly like that. I regret to inform you that I am in the wrong neighborhood. I clicked that. Oh my god. Right, yeah, the timing of that's weird. I won't actually have a look at that. Because I need to know how to recover that. Is it? Yes. At least my TH Prac is no longer in Japanese like it was yesterday. That's improvement. For the record, I still have no idea why it did that. Like, nothing. It was fixed literally the next time I opened it. Just for some bizarre reason, it decided it was going to just open in Japanese and Japanese only for yesterday. I was very worried that doing practice today was going to be real weird. I need to be moving over earlier. That's fine, I can work with that. I'll work with that too. That's fine. One bomb is perfectly acceptable in this sort of scenario. I should probably shoot. I hear pressing the fire button is useful. Okay. If you say so. See, the challenge here is to make sure that my eyesight doesn't, like, go. That's the challenge there, is to ensure that, you know, my eyesight doesn't just sort of give up halfway. I mean, yeah, it's still a mess, but, like, I understand all my spells. I know which ones I hate. I know which ones I don't want to do. I don't know. What's the time? It is coming up to 11.
Me Lord of Steel says, that's good to know.
Lord of Steel, sir. Are you streaming tonight? Or we're planning to? Second.
Me Lord of Steel says, want to in about 30 minutes, and yes, it will be more fantasy style.
Grand, that's perfect. That lines up perfectly with roundabout roughly, you know, where I want to end-ish, so I will probably raid into you then at some point in the next, I'll say like 40 minutes or so. I'll see if it says you've gone live on the Discord, and then work from there. Let's go back to the beginning and see if I can actually even get to Suiko. If I've forgotten how to do everything at the beginning already.
Me Lord of Steel says, okay. Me Lord of Steel says, still need to grind more Mesatas for the second diamond armor.
Gotta keep that grind going, man. Ooh. we do that one a lot, don't we? We certainly do that one a lot. That is definitely my favourite, like, way to balls up. Danica not playing fair, understandable. When does she ever?
Me Lord of Steel says, thinking of more Reimu see torture tomorrow.
Everyone loves a good bit of torture. That's a... You can quote me on that, I suppose. Did I? Yep, I did. That'll do, I guess. No, just get us out of here. It's not going to put me back at full, but... Apparently I tapped so quickly that it didn't even register as tapping. Apparently my touch was so fast that it didn't fully depress the key. It was like, huh? Well, I mean, we technically made it to Suiko, so that's at least an improvement on earlier. Right. This nonsense. It's fine. This actual nonsense. Okay. Okay, He might have made a slight boo-boo. No? Suiko? My god. God, woman. How the fuck did I cap that? Ah, shit me dead. Okay. I just walked into it. Nope, can't clear that. Can't clear that either. Oh, she moves, that's why that goes weird. Oh shit. No, I hate the hitbox. Their hitbox is so dumb. I hate this hitbox so much. What is that hitbox? I know what that one was, but I'm trying to work around a hitbox that I think is about 4 times the size of it, because it is. Literally. Oh, it was the bad. It went so well in the middle. That middle was as good as I'm ever going to see. That was such a strong middle. God damn. That was such an unfortunate.
Fumin says beef. Why can't I read that spell at all to save my life? Like, no matter how much I practice it, I just can't read it. Just can't work out it's where the hitbox is at any point. Me Lord of Steel says, "Hey, Fumin."
So hey, Filmarin, welcome in. Okay. Is it Kanakova? It is definitely Kanakova. Right, let's try. Right, and then this is we will just bomb this out. Yeah, because that was a mess. I didn't need to do it, apparently, but I felt like I was going to have to. Okay, time for the most stressful fucking part of this. Oh, this is such a stressful section. I hate this so much. That just does not feel good. Okay. How are we feeling? Oh, that maneuver felt a little dicey. Okay, we got that fine. And into this. It's fine. Into this. Oh, it's back to back, isn't it? Yeah, because she moves slightly to the side every time and it just messes me up. Okay, right. No, I pressed bomb. I did press bomb. I promise you I pressed it. Fuck this spell. Fuck this spell in particular. Oh, I hate it so much. It just...
Fumin says Lobong.
Oh, that's such a irritating spell. I can't. I need to spend about I need to spend like an entire stream on this spell actually, because apparently this is the hardest thing in the game.
Me Lord of Steel says, we know.
That's the worrying part. Hey look, 1-up. I love it, extend. Bombs, are you just... is the key just broken? Is the key broken, or am I just broken? I'm struggling to figure out which of those two choices it is. Oh good. Just bomb this because it is unreadable for me.
Me Lord of Steel says, X-Brute. Tex says, I'm almost home. 11 hours of driving. Only 45 minutes left.
Oh, it was never going to go any further than that anyway, but still, I thought I had that. I thought I had room. I need to maneuver that better.
Me Lord of Steel says, a wild Tex.
Hello there, wildest of Texas. That's okay, I'll be in Lord of Steel stream by that time, so that'll be fine. Jesus, 11 hours of driving. Ugh.
Tex says, I'm a TTS and I go pee-pee-poo-poo-doo-doo in my pants.
I mean, I would expect nothing less of you, sir.
Tex says, I could not help myself, your TTS is so eloquent.
It's my butler.
Me Lord of Steel says, now.
Do not hug a fairy. Not today. Why did I say that to myself? You know, the entire way I was going across the top there, I went, this timing feels bad. Oh no. The one thing I said not to do.
Lord of Steel says,
I gave myself one rule, one singular rule for the entire section. There was only one thing I wasn't allowed to do. So of course, that's exactly what I did.
Me Lord of Steel says, not hugging fairies. Text says, I got this new anime plot. Basically, there's this high school girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean, some serious hunkers. A real set of donkeys, packing some Devon hunkers. Massive dohun kabonkers. Big old tonhunga cougars. Me Lord of Steel says, but you did that twice today.
I did do it twice today. I'm a rule breaker. What can I say? Oh my god. Okay, this is getting out of hand. The fatigue must be setting in.
Me Lord of Steel says, fairies deserves hugs.
Only when they don't kill me. I feel like that's a perfectly reasonable stipulation. The second they try and kill me, that's it. They lose their hug privileges. I don't think that's unreasonable. I don't think that's too much to ask, surely.
Me Lord of Steel says, so which fairy would you hug?
Great question. I'll tell you which one it isn't. It's not one of these ones. I don't like the timing here. I'm afraid that we go. I had to slow down there because I was really afraid. Good question. Which one is the least likely to end up killing me? Sunny wouldn't kill me. The other fairies will. Star will kill you. Accidentally or intentionally. Sunny will be fine. Let's go with Sunny. She wouldn't hurt me. I almost had it and I got spooked, and rightfully so.
Me Lord of Steel says, Luna would be too clumsy to get hugged.
This is true. Konako, I'm begging you to stop. Thank you. I did the thing again. I thought it wouldn't have been in position yet. Oh, I've absolutely scuffed that. I completely balls that one up.
Human says, $0 Hell Fairy versus $99,999 Ice Fairy. Human says, choose your fighter.
Gotta go. Piss off back to the main game. Suffering. Why does she need so many spells? Why? She already takes 6 hours to kill. Why does she need to have any more? Greedy. Greed is not in fact good here. Just take your stage 6 and like it, woman. I got scared. I almost did it. I almost did it. You saw it. I was thinking about the timing. Okay, that's fine. Right. Hanako, could you maybe not? Okay, you're just going to... I mean, I know I'm... Oh no, I'm not anywhere happy. Genuinely be much happier fighting Silverco. He says, knowing exactly that that's not entirely true due to the due to the spells he's been crying about. Hanukkah, I would really appreciate if you just stop this. Like I say, like, what are you on still? I unfocused. I unfocused like a psychopath, and I'm just throwing now because I'm thinking about how I did that and not where I am on the screen. Oh my god. Silverco is perfectly reasonable. Like, two things. Why is getting to the most difficult part? This is actually they're all extra stages like this, whereby the because my only experience really is this EOSD, and Flanger was the same. Getting to her was the difficult part. Getting to her was the part that annoyed me. Actually fighting her was easy. They all turn into this.
Text says, man, my boss just called in the middle of that. Text says, yeah, that's copy pasta from Urban Dictionary.
It is a classic. Like, yeah, it's an old meme, but it checks out. Okay, I need to wait for that one to come down. Right. Hanako, please. Fuck off. Just get out of my game.
Text says, I just found out I have to go into work on Sunday. I have to be at work at 1 PM, so I got her in streamer.
Hang on. Oof. That's unfortunate.
Text says, proverbial shit hit the fan, all hands on deck bullshit.
I mean, I'd have to have assumed so if they're calling you in. That sucks. I did it again. Why can I not remember how to start this? What am I doing? Genuinely, what am I doing here? I know this. I practiced this a bunch. I'm starting from the wrong side, aren't I? I literally practiced this so much that I had it down, and then I did all the Suiko and I've forgotten everything. How have I managed that?
Text says, yeah, if they go on another trip, it's hilarious because I'm getting home for a trip right now. then I'll have Saturday, and then Sunday I'm leaving for another trip, and then coming back on CHR. Ismail.
Oof. Yeah, that is, I mean, that is the dictionary definition of rough, I think. That's... Ooh. A little bit spooked by that bullet. Maybe I should do this the other way around so I don't ever end up in this weird position where I'm like wondering if I'm gonna die horribly.
Text says, so yeah, this client cancelled their contract with us, but they're required to give us 30 days notice, so this is supposed to be their last visit. But if we miss it, we're out money for that VC. So we have to make it happen.
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but ugh. having to be called in on a Sunday right before Christmas as well is... That is... Wouldn't fly in a lot of places.
Text says, and my son is calling me on the phone.
Oh, we did it that time. I had to start it from the other end. That was the issue. I kept ballsing up. I kept starting it from the wrong side.
Me Lord of Steel says,
We actually can't.
Tex has a true it seems.
And we go back to back and kind of go into...
Tex says,
Bloody hell.
Tex has to make that money so he can pay them bills.
Yeah, bills do be like that. God almighty, that dodge raised the blood pressure by a little bit too much.
Me Lord of Steel says, kill all the bills.
I mean, Quentin Tarantino made a film about that. I believe that was the plot of that film and the sequel. Fuck me. No, that dodge felt bad.
Tex says, our office manager got me a Christmas present, and it is an acrylic Touhou stand part in the voice dictation of Yukari.
Hang on, I need to read that. As a president, is the credit Touhou stand. Pardon the voice dictation of you. Oh. Neat. You'll have to show it to us. Unless it already is, and I'm just, you know, too late for these things. Can't see Discord while I'm streaming, I'm too busy panicking. Let me focus this, because this...
Text says, basically it's a pack where you don't know what girl you're gonna get till you open it.
Ah. Am I crazy, or was that wrong? Am I crazy, or should I have not been hit by that? I felt like I was in the gap there, but what do I know? What do I know, man? I just die here. Ugh. I pressed bomb. I promise you I pressed bomb, and now I've got no power because I can't get it. I can by doing that, but oh my god, that was so bad.
By the way, today's word, oh my god, what the heck?
Oh yes, that mess. Yes, I was looking forward to seeing other people tackle that. The only reason I got it is because there was nothing else that could physically fit by the time I got there. Speaking of physically fit, Suiko, I need this hell on earth to win. I'm just having... I am struggling here. I had a really good... It's crazy, I had a really good Kaneko, so obviously my Suiko now is terrible.
Text says, it was the only word I could think of that had no vowels.
I mean, it technically has a vowel by technicality, but... Oh, that's rough. No, I'm very much clearly getting destroyed by my fatigue. I have attempted this so many times that it is starting to sort of blur together. Let me... No, don't do that. I tab to a window that lets me deactivate my buttons. There we go.
Text says, it is a circumstantial vowel.
And circumstance is all it needs to be. Right. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to begin my wrap-up process, because I was going to end around about when Lord of Steel started his stream, which has happened. So I guess I could slowly meander my way over there. Yeah, decent progress overall for Suiko. Thankfully not a one stream run, because I was not... God, I would not have been happy. I'd have been happy and mad at the same time. A very, very strange feeling.
Text says, thank you, it was good to catch you. I know it was only
it's good to see you managing to catch. As you say, even for a little bit, it's still good. It's always good to see you in here, mate. But yeah, I'd say decent progress overall. I can definitely get this. This is an extra I feel like I can get, like, within potentially a couple of streams, depending on how well they go. So I feel good about that. I feel pretty good about that so far. But yeah. And then once I've done that, if I time everything correctly, and depending on how long the Suiko goes, I'll start Subterranean Animism in the new year. The beginning of the year, probably. Unless, like, some something really weird happens, but as I'm not ready to start it yet, hopefully, hopefully I'll start it in the new year. But yeah, that's where we are, that's where we're going, that's what's coming next, and I don't know what my next stream's going to be because I'm not sure what my entire plans for next week actually are yet, with, you know, holidays and all. So we'll see exactly. It'll be whenever it happens. Discord will ping. I will appear online somewhere. Enough reasons. But yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to start preparing the raid. There you are.
Text says, cheers, mate.
And yeah, as I say, I'll be back sometime in the near future. Thank you all very much for coming along. We're going to go raid Lord of Steel and pester him for a bit. And yeah. Thank you for coming. I'll see you folks in the next stream, hopefully.